This is a video series on how to use DC motors in robotic applications. Behind me you see an array of different robot applications, and they all use DC motors. On the left here, on my left, we have our autonomous golf cart, and of course it's running off a giant DC motor. And we're using that DC motor to propel it forward. So what our interest in that case is speed. The other two robots that we have here are our AU-bot, the walking robot, and a UR5 manipulator. They're also driven by electricity and DC motors. And the last one I have here is a hexapod robot that are able to walk around, and it's also driven by a lot of motors. So the difference between the golf cart and these types of robots is that these joints here are using the DC motor in order to position the joint, whereas with the golf cart we're trying to achieve some velocity. So DC motors comes in a large variety of sizes. So we have smaller ones here on the hexapod, large ones behind each of these covers on the UR robot, and medium-sized ones in the walking robot we have for the arms, for the different joints in the hip, and larger ones in the knees and foot. So I can give you an example of a DC motor. You all kind of know the shape of a DC motor like this. So this type of DC motor has a gearing and the housing that houses the DC motor. But they can also come in these servo type of formats where there is an encoder and a motor and a controller inside of it. This is the Dynamixel MX series, and this is what we are going to be looking at in these videos.